like I'm sure many others, have been spending way too much time doom scrolling on my phone. And it's starting to like genuinely affect my mental health. I'm much more anxious. I have less time to do the things I actually want to do, like hobbies and even work. Tasks that I need to get done are getting done later. I'm pushing a lot of things off, and I don't want to be in this mindset anymore. The older I get, the more I just realize how much I genuinely don't like scrolling. For as much as I do it, I really don't like it. This week I am challenging myself to the quote-unquote dumb phone. My main culprits of just endlessly, mindlessly scrolling on my phone have been TikTok and Instagram. So those are the apps I'm mainly tracking. I want to avoid all scrolling. I don't scroll on YouTube. Pinterest scrolling doesn't count because to me it's productive and inspiring and motivating. It's truly just Instagram and TikTok that can sometimes take up hours of my day. So come along with me this week as I go cold turkey and cut out all doom scrolling officially. Guys, I've been home from work for the past like hour and a half. I literally got home at 5. It's 6:20 right now. I got home, I immediately did my like weekly yoga, which has been a yearly goal for me forever, and I literally only started last week. And normally I was like, I don't have time, but I did. It's because I'd get home and scroll for an hour. Literally took me like no time at all. Did my yoga, showered, ate, and watched Gossip Girl, and now I'm here. And guess what? I still haven't been on my phone. Let's look at my screen time. It's gonna actually be technically less than what it was because on Opal you can be like, oh, exclude this app from screen time, and I excluded YouTube because I'm not counting that. I don't scroll on YouTube. I was just like watching it in the background like several times today and it counted it. It's at 50 minutes and 56 seconds. My focus score is a 96. I feel great. I really do. I have like the rest of the evening. I have literally like 3 hours before I'm gonna go to bed. I honestly might go to bed earlier because I woke up at 4 a.m. by accident today. That was not planned. I've been so productive though. I've gotten like everything I need to get done. I'm planning on waking up early again tomorrow. Once again, that's not like necessarily part of this video, but it's certainly helping my productivity, that's for sure. Before I left for work, I ended up actually putting disorientation aside, picked up the Griffin Sisters Greatest Hit, and before work, I literally read like 100 pages of this book. And as I've been watching Gossip Girl and like eating, I've been reading too for the last hour and a half. So I'm now on page 57. There's not like chapters in this, it just like goes back and forth between POVs. But I literally got 157 pages in a book because I haven't been scrolling. And guess what? All I'm gonna do tonight is read this book and watch YouTube and Gossip Girl in the background until I go to sleep tonight. I'm like definitely gonna finish a whole book today. I'm gonna finish a book that I started like midday. That's nuts. And I wouldn't be able to do that if it weren't for my screen time. Even like 10 minutes of screen time equals 10 minutes I'm not reading this book. In 10 minutes, I could read about 10 pages, like just with my reading speed. I'm feeling great. I'm really happy. I feel content. I have not scrolled on my phone at all today. I have not scrolled at all. I'm excited to be in this headspace. I don't have any desire to scroll. Like I literally don't. I will say, when I got home from work, the first thing I wanted to do, like almost based off instinct, was go on TikTok. And I didn't. I stopped myself for this challenge. Like I said, it's holding me accountable. I feel great right now. So it's literally only, oh my god, 8:29 p.m. Let's check our screen time for the day real quick. So like I said, I made sure it wasn't counting YouTube anymore because I just felt like it like wasn't accurate. I wasn't like fully like on my phone. I usually put YouTube on to do like things in the background, so it was like on while I was getting ready, on while I was doing laundry, things like that. My screen time today is 54 minutes and 20 seconds. My most used app was technically YouTube with an hour and 22 minutes, which like I said doesn't make sense because it's not being counted. The only things that are being counted are like I was on Photos for a while, I was on my bank for a while, I was on Google, on Gmail, on Amazon, my messages, on DoorDash because I was ordering groceries, on my editing app, things like that. Something else I realized, I've not had to charge my phone all day and I'm not even at like 20% battery yet because I've just like not been on it. I'm at 28% battery from the entire day. I took my phone off the charger at 5 a.m. It's 8 p.m. and I'm still on 28% battery. I'm pretty schlumped, like I'm so tired. I definitely think I'm gonna like knock knock out fairly quickly just because, like I said, I accidentally woke up at 4 and couldn't go back to sleep. I've been awake since 4 a.m. this morning. 5 is like when I want to be awake. So it's like not too much of a difference, but it's enough for me to feel like super tired at 8:30 p.m. So I'm going to start these infinite threads. I'm really excited about this book, but I will be talking about that in the other video. Yeah, I feel great. I like literally don't really feel anxious. I think I'm going to knock the hell out. Y'all, I'm so sorry that the lighting is questionable. I've had a day. We're gonna keep this clip short. It's Tuesday. Why haven't I updated all day? My car broke down. I waited 3 hours for a tow truck and got towed home. But I am proud of myself. While I waited, did not scroll. I feel like I could have too. I didn't though. I called people and I talked to my family members and it genuinely made me calm down. If I was scrolling, I probably would have been like freaked out more. So I do have a little bit, tiny little bit of a screen time for TikTok and Instagram because of work. It was strictly work just for the morning. Oh, look at screen time. 1 hour and 1 minute. That is so beautiful. I've literally been such a horrible YouTuber, such a horrible vlogger. I've just been so bad at vlogging. I was doing pretty good and then everything happened with my car on Tuesday and the week has gone downhill. It is now Thursday. I did not vlog at all yesterday. Didn't give you an update. I didn't tell you what my screen time was. I took a screenshot at like 11:50 p.m. because I realized, oh my gosh, I haven't vlogged anything for this video. And it's not like I didn't mean to, like I remembered to do it. I just kept being like, let me finish this book. Let me finish this book. I got so into a book yesterday. It's crazy. Actually, in fact, I got so into a book yesterday that I couldn't even wait to buy the sequel to it. I started reading it on Kindle Unlimited last night at midnight and then finished it this morning. So I've read 2 books since I last spoke to you, which is great because my screen time has been way down, but bad for the video. I promise for the next 2 days, for the next 2 and last 2 days of the challenge, will actually be vlog. My screen time yesterday was 43 minutes. That's nuts. Of course, like I said, on Opal, I have apps excluded. So like a good example of an app that's excluded that you'll see like right off the bat is YouTube, an hour. And I did have like 6 minutes on Snapchat. Once again, I don't scroll on Snapchat. That is texting. I should like honestly not include that in the screen time, but it's there. You will notice that there is a 0-minute TikTok time. For the first time, I think, since I re-downloaded TikTok 2 years ago, I did not go on it at all. Like, didn't even open the app. I have not checked my own personal TikTok account since I started this challenge on Monday. It's been like 4 days and things have been uploading because I scheduled videos out. But ideally, I'd like to get to a point where all I'm really doing is like posting and not really scrolling. If I were to open the TikTok app right now, it would go to my company's account for the company I do social media for, but it would not be on mine. I am so proud of myself. I really am, because that was my main test. Hello, party people. It is Friday, August 1st. Let's look at my Opal screen time for today. I actually don't think it's even nearly that high. It's 4 p.m. right now. Oh my god, yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even realize. See, the more that I am not on my phone, I don't even realize that I'm not on my phone. Like, it's like not even a thought in my head, because it feels like I've been like go, go, go all day, and normally that would entail like some, you know, hours of scrolling. But really, now that I think about it, everything I've done today has been productive. I filmed 3 videos, and then this vlog will technically be like a 4th, even though it's like spread out throughout the week. And I edited a video for a while. So my screen time that is being counted towards my screen time today is 24 minutes and 1 second. Things that aren't counting that are like significant though is my editing app was 45 minutes and YouTube has been 40 minutes. I was on Instagram for 3 minutes just checking messages, but I once again have not opened TikTok at all today. That's nuts. I like don't even have the need to open TikTok, but I'm feeling great today. I am. It's Friday. Hopefully I actually have fun things that I can show you. I feel like it's been hard. I keep thinking like, wow, I don't have like any b-roll in this vlog. Sorry, it's all been yappy. I know that's like not very like cozy all the time, but it's truly because the only thing I've done this week that I can like physically show you that hasn't been like work has been reading. I've replaced a lot of my scrolling with reading, so you'll see that b-roll, but you're not like seeing the b-roll of anything else, because the other things I've been doing are filming on this camera. Can't really do b-roll of me filming, and editing, which just looks like I'm going on my phone because I edit on my phone. So like, what's the point of that? I feel like that's not helping anyone get off their phone. It's just like a clip of me like doing this. But just in general, there's like lots of like little life habits that I've done that I haven't filmed that maybe I should have, that I feel like I just normally wouldn't have time for because I've been scrolling in that time normally. For example, I haven't had to film myself cleaning all week. My room's always fairly clean. I can't like live in a messy environment. Like I can never do like those like deep clean my super messy room with me. Like it gets like a little much sometimes, but it's never like that. I can't do it. Not judging anyone. I understand that like sometimes mental health is a factor, but for me, it hurts my mental health if my environment is messy. But that being said, normally there's like some things laying around. I haven't had to clean up anything laying around because I've just been like naturally picking it up throughout the day instead of like, you know, going on my phone and scrolling when I have time to wait. I've been doing all my habits like waking up early and going to bed early, and then when I wake up, I've been getting out of bed within like 5 minutes of waking up like I said I wanted to. I'm not sure if I actually said that in this video or not. I've been like getting up within 5 minutes because I like would like try to like go on my phone, but because I'm not scrolling on any app, I'm like, okay, let me check my weather app. I've just been so productive. A lot of things I can't really show, but I've been really doing my habits and I've been super productive, and I've been really organized too, because instead of sitting and scrolling when I have like 10 minutes to do something, I'm like, oh, let me go organize my Notion real quick. Like, let me organize the things I did today in my Notion and in my calendar, so like I'm aware of like what's going on and what I still have to do. Monday. We had a pretty successful weekend. I didn't go on my phone at all, and I didn't take screenshots of my opal, so I can't really show you, which is so lame of me. Feel free to bully me in the comments, I know. But I really didn't. I still have not been on my own personal TikTok account since last Monday, and I'm really proud of myself for that. I'm gonna check my screen time for today, and then we're gonna do like a little wrap up of thoughts and feelings from this video. It's 36 minutes and 39 seconds. I feel like that's pretty good, guys. I feel like that's pretty good. What has like taken up my day? YouTube, of course, my editing app, my photos app. I was on Instagram for more time today. See, I want to be transparent. You can see here 25 minutes, and that's because I woke up at 3 a.m. from a nightmare. Wasn't that scary now? I'm not even gonna explain it. But in the moment at 3 a.m. I was scared, and I literally was like, I want sound, because it was so silent in my room. I did scroll. End of the story, I did scroll for 10 minutes at 3 a.m. and then I went back to sleep, and then the other 15 minutes, I couldn't tell you what that is. I have not been scrolling, but I have been checking my messages here and there on Opal. So I'm assuming that was just like 5-minute increments of me like checking and responding to messages. But yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. Let's do a little reflection for how the challenge went. First of all, last week I was more productive than I have been in probably years. I am 5 videos ahead on my YouTube editing. There's 8 going out this month. Literally thumbnail, description, edited, filmed, everything. The only 3 that aren't on my channel are like the last 3 of the month. I am very, very proud of myself for that. It felt good to dedicate that time to YouTube. I'm back to like feeling like this is fun for me. I also have read, I think last week I read 3 or 4 books in total, and I'm almost done with this one. I spent a lot of time with my loved ones. I called my family. I was over. I was having fun with them. Like I've had a wonderful, wonderful week. Where are we gonna go after this? Great question. I'm not sure is the answer. I've been giving a lot of thought to this though, because I want to build this habit. I don't want to be scrolling all the time. I don't want to just like do this video where I've been great. I've not been on my personal TikTok for a week. I haven't scrolled on TikTok for a week. I don't want to like break that habit and just like scroll for like 3 hours a day again. Like I don't want to do that. And I thought about like, okay, maybe 10 minutes a day I will like let myself have some scroll time, because there was definitely moments where I had those urges like I was talking about, where I'm like, I want to scroll, like I want to just go on my TikTok and scroll. I don't want to do anything else. But I definitely had those, so I was like, maybe I'll like let myself do 10 minutes a day on TikTok and like that's it. But then the issue there is that it's such a slippery slope, and if I'm already scrolling, it's so easy because of decision fatigue. See, I was a psychology person. I know a little bit about psychology. You can have a lot of willpower, but you're gonna need extra for certain situations, and that would be one of them, where if I'm already scrolling and the 10 minutes is up, it's so easy for me to be like, well, I'm already here, like I don't have anything else to do, let's just keep going. And I know because I've done that before in like other occasions, so I don't want to do that necessarily. I have loved the time I've had. I felt so connected with the people around me. Crazy how that works. I have felt better about things taking longer. I think what I'm gonna do is let myself have one day a week where I'm allowed to log on to TikTok, and for that day I cannot be on it for more than like 40 minutes. I was gonna say an hour, but I don't want to like even reach the hour point, you know? And 40 minutes now not being on TikTok for a week sounds like a lot to me. I'm like, can I even like sit and scroll for 40 minutes? I'm sure I could, like, don't get me wrong, it's so easy to fall back into, but that's why I want to be like very strict on myself. If I just continue doing that for the rest of my life, I think I will be much happier. I will be updating you guys in vlogs and things like that. That's why I said you should subscribe, stick around. With that, I will see you guys all in my next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I highly recommend doing this for yourself. Okay, bye!